Hey there, my name is Jack Proud. I'm the founder at BurnGate, and we help people sell businesses for a living. We also help people buy the businesses that we have for sale and everything in between. And on this video, we're going to be talking about why you would even sell your business, because it's actually something that not a lot of business owners even know that they could do it, and also more importantly, know that they should do it. So on this video, I'm going to make sure that every video we have on this channel is as short and punchy as possible. And on today's one, I'm going to give you some reasons, a bit of a list on, if you are a business owner, why you should consider and start thinking about what it would look like to sell your business. Now, one of the first major reasons that people end up getting to a point where they need to sell their business, most business owners think that only the big guys and girls that have these multi-million-dollar businesses are in fact appealing to be able to sell the business, when in fact that's not true at all. One of the major factors is often life events. So you might be on your way to retiring. You might also have some type of health issue. You might be going through a divorce. You might be having some type of scenario where you not only need to get out of the business for whatever reason, but you might need some big lump chunk of cash injected into your life and utilizing that for something. So this is what we call like the kind of lifestyle changes, which I would say is one of the most common reasons why someone would sell their business. So I want you to think, like, are you in a position right now, maybe a stage in your life, or there's an event that's happened that you think selling your business, giving you a big chunk of money would actually help you out in that situation? Another major factor is often burnout. So somebody's come to a point in their business where they just don't want to do it anymore. For whatever that reason is, they just want out of the business. That becomes another major reason that people can actually, move forward in selling. Often, instead of selling, they think, I'll just close it down. I'm at a point now where I can't do it anymore. I'll just close the business down. And a lot of businesses fall into the ether that could have been worth 6 figures, 7 figures, even 8 figures because of this reason. So if you're in a position where you feel like, I'm just sick of the business that I'm currently doing, it's not me anymore. When I started it, I loved it. Now I'm in a position where I'm just doing it because I don't know what else to do, and you're starting to experience those burnout symptoms, then get in touch as well, because it would be a great position for you to not just close it down, to actually sell it and make some money out of the situation. Maybe you've poured your heart and soul into the business. You've grown it to the level that you think you can take it to and you can't go anymore. And now you want to cash out on everything that you've built. You want to hand it over to someone else to go to that next level. And now all that time, effort, money, resource that you've put in, you want to now cash out. You've invested all that in. Now you want to take your winnings. This is a total fine scenario to be in. You might not be burnt out. You might not have a life event. You might just say, I built this thing. I know it's worth something now. I want to take my cash and I want to go and enjoy life. You can do whatever you want, but this is a great position to be in to sell your business. Maybe you're noticing that the market timing is right. Maybe you never noticed it before, but for some reason now something's happened, something in life, not just you, just in life in general, and you can see the market kind of aligning with your specific business and what you sell and what you do. And you can see this value in there right now that if you sell now, you're going to get multiples and, a sale price that you don't know if you're ever going to get again. And you want to make sure that you take advantage of that. Maybe you're in that position right now. Maybe you've encountered a new opportunity. Maybe there's a little side quest that you're doing, or a side hustle, or something that you've gone, hey, you know what? I find more value in there. Maybe you and a partner, you and a business partner, you and your wife or husband have kind of gone, you know what? We love this business that we were doing or that you were doing, but we would like to do something else in this completely different market or area or whatever industry. And so it's this new opportunity, and you don't want to just kind of jump ship and let everything that you've built just go to the wayside. You'd like to somehow take winnings from there into your new venture and move forward into that new opportunity. If that's a position you're in as well, selling your business is great to get out without losing things and walk away with a big chunk of money that you could also potentially put into this new opportunity. Or you can just put it into any other types of investments while it allows you to now switch over to whatever that new thing is that you want to do. Or maybe you've encountered a spot right now where you can just see the grass is actually greener on the other side. I myself too, that's how I got into the position I'm in right now, helping businesses sell, is I spent a decade in the internet marketing, lead generation, info products space. And I learned a lot of skills there. I, got really good at it. I'm a good marketer. I can speak well. I can present well. But there was just this moment last year where I realized, with the way that technology is growing and how easy it is to start doing these things, and AI might take over a big chunk of that market there, is there something else out there that I can see an opportunity in, but also that it will pay a better end result than what I'm currently doing right now? Like, the grass is greener. And the more I looked into what I'm doing now, the more I discovered, yes, that is a much better opportunity specifically for the region and market that I'm in than if I was to stay doing what I'm still doing. If I look 5 years ahead, 10 years ahead, which one will I see more success and wins in? And the grass is greener on the other side. And so that's where I jump ship. So maybe you're in the same position. You can see that there is a better opportunity out there, but the grass is greener in whatever that is for you than where you are right now. And it always comes back to, you want to be able to move on, but you don't want to feel that dread of knowing that you've just kind of thrown everything out. You don't want to waste all the time, effort, money, resource you've invested into what you're doing right now. And that's why we exist here. We want to be able to help you to turn your current business, for whatever one of these reasons are that you might want to sell, why you could sell, and why you should sell. We want to help you package up your business, prepare it, and present it to the market so that you can walk away with the most value possible, turning this business into a potential wealth generating asset and or just a big payday that you can go and enjoy in life or move on to the next opportunity with that big payday, rather than you just turning the business off, walking away from the business. Now, in saying all of this, if something has triggered, something has stuck in your head here and you're like, you know what, this actually sounds like something that I need to look into, or I want to do, I didn't even know that I could get out of the business I'm in right now, then it is absolutely crucial that you start preparing now, because you're not going to sell your business next week. If you were to start preparing the business right now, you would be selling in the next 6 to 12 months, meaning that's probably when you would actually go to market and list the business. Then it's going to take another 6 to 12 months to find a buyer, and that buyer to actually close on the deal with you, and you walk away with your big payday. In saying that as well, when you list the business and buyers start inquiring, you would work with ideally a business broker like myself, which we're more than happy to help you. But a buyer is going to look back at the results and the way the business was structured and performing right now, as in today. So if you're not doing the right things right now and your financials are a mess and the structure's a mess, the operations are a mess, when it comes time for you to actually want to sell, you're not going to be able to get as much value as you could have, and also you lose leverage. So you need to make sure that you're getting to work ASAP to clean up your financials, systemize your operations as much as possible, increase the profit and results, try to get your business on a steady uphill growth, or at least a secure stability, not a plateau or a decline. And we want to start figuring out who these buyers might be so that we can craft your business specifically to make it most valuable and ideal to those specific buyers. Who would pay the most amount of money to you? How can we structure the business to suit them specifically? And the major factor as well is, how can we remove you so your business is not reliant on you? Is that going to involve systems, automations? Are we going to need to hire some type of other operator, like a general manager, a project manager? Because that's going to be the other deal killer. And if it doesn't at least kill the deal, it is going to make sure that you aren't as worth much come to sell. So if you are in a position where you do want to sell your business, now that I've discussed these things and you think like, okay, cool, I definitely want to start looking into my business. It's not a case of you reaching out to me in 6 to 12 months, like when you're finally ready to go, because when you're ready to go is when we're going to start picking it apart and realizing, hey, there's a lot here to prepare and restructure before we go to market, which is why it's important that we do that stuff ASAP right now in preparation for when you're ready to go to market. So if you are a business owner and you would like to learn more about selling your business, what that would look like, I'm going to offer you a completely free valuation estimate and an exit consultation tailored specifically to your business, and exactly what we will do to help you get the most amount of value at your sale. If you would like that, then tap the link in my bio here on the channel and you can fill out an inquiry form and I will get back to you personally and we can get to work ASAP. I appreciate you watching this entire first video on our channel and we will see you on the next one.